Anyway,
Right, so transfer window.
I spent a lot of money the last couple of years, man. Jesus Christ, man. I was looking at a chart the other day. I didn't realise he spent so much money. AD was getting a lot of heat now off all the Arsenal people I know.
Yeah, but he's just buying people off agents, he knows, rather than buying the talent, really, isn't he, by the looks of it?
Yeah,
I mean, got that
something,
Japanese right back, and they could have let Bellerin go, didn't they? So, I mean, was that to sell jerseys, or was that being cynical? But I don't know. I mean, Bellerin's at Real Betis now, so. But Bellerin was really good when they first got him, but that injury knocked the shit out of him.
Yeah, something happened because I remember thinking because he was lightning fast. I mean, he's one of the fastest players in the league.
Yeah, that injury, he got a big injury. He had a big injury. He was out for 2 years, nearly 2 years. I remember he's going to say, he's a model for the Spanish team. That right back, Japanese at Bologna. Never seen him play. I don't know. You know what they're getting. Ramsdale, Ben White. So anybody else? Oh yeah, Lokonga. We bought that left back off Benfica, didn't they? Or Sporting. Tavares. And then they wouldn't let Maitland-Niles go.
Yeah. A lot of pressure on Arteta. Really is, man. Jesus Christ, man.
You have to see how they bounce back out of the series of results. I don't know who they have left next.
Yeah, I will say that the fixtures didn't help them. If you're trying to fuck, we're building, trying to, and then you fucking ding donger straight away, you're like shit.
Yeah, but they still at the end of the day, they had I know Brentford was a hard one, but they should be beating Brentford.
Not with the players that you're missing. If you don't have a strong bench and your few of your stars are missing, they're missing a good few stars, and you're away to Brentford. That's a big banana skin.
And what Villa bought, you see, Susan Abbey, they got on loan from Man United. Bought Ashley Young back from Italy. Bought Buendia from Norwich. Bought Danny Ings and Leon Bailey for big money. Obviously, that was them using the Jack Grealish money. So
yeah, of course.
Brighton bought Cucurella. He's not that Lamptey kid. He was out injured all last season. Keeping Basuma would have been a big one for them.
Yeah, that's big. That's good. Yeah, I'm surprised he stayed.
He also got man Moses Casiado. He's supposed to be a good kid coming through from them,
Yeah.
But it's not much left there. There's not much really I can see who they bought. They look the same fucking team as last year.
Yeah.
Probably missing someone. Trossard, Conley, Mopé, Welbeck. It's the exact same forward line. I think they were looking at not Phillips, sorry, off Liverpool. 40. Again, they bought Maxwell Cornet off Leon. Geez, they just want to stay up and make more money and probably get that if the hedge fund owners want more money out of them, Chelsea, they bought Lukaku and they bought Saul Niguez.
Oh, he's on loan, no?
Yeah, he's on 5 million loan. They won't let Hudson Odoi go out on loan to Dortmund. The last minute, so he ended up staying. But he was supposed to go to Dortmund on loan. I think the player's a bit ticked off with it because he's not getting much of a goal. They're going to be thereabouts. He's a talent, so I don't know.
Why would they be letting him go? He fell out at the Atletico, didn't he?
I think so, but then you look who Atletico brought in as well. Atletico of
they let him go. They brought in Griezmann, didn't they?
Yeah, Griezmann's on loan, and he's probably going to stay. With a view to a boy on a cheap deal. I think you're going to have Griezmann was sold to Barcelona, and the money they got, they pocketed it, and they bought Joe Felix.
Yeah.
And now we have Joe Felix, Griezmann, and Suarez all playing for them. Basically, they've done Barcelona like a kipper. You know the way?
Yeah.
Barcelona
pull that pants down.
Barcelona, sold the right back they bought for a week ago to Spurs. Chelsea going to be thereabouts. Their side looks rock solid. I still think they could have done Jaman Jules Koundé. They could have really.
I think they'd miss Jorginho.
I think he makes everything tick.
Yeah, he's a real tick. He reminds you of Alonso or something like that. Type of player.
Yeah, I understand that, and I think he's legally an Italian, and he likes that he can play the cynical side of the game really well. I think that midfield's a little thin. Havertz can play. Havertz is playing their positions to me.
It's mad as a unit. They're hard. They're the best. I think that them Atletico Madrid are the hardest team to not crack.
Break down.
Yeah, 100%. Them and Atletico Madrid.
The case in point is Michael Rudiger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He was looked a bit hapless with Lampard there. Oh, you
Yeah.
get at him. And, now all of a
Yeah,
sudden
but,
he's
but you can.
nasty,
You
you know.
still can. But the thing is, like, the way they're structured, you can't get at him. You can kind of, you can't pinpoint me. Whereas before he was exposed.
Need a lot of factors in there to beat Chelsea. And Lukaku's going to score a shitload against like crap teams. I mean, he obviously looked at. I mean, it's the second fucking game. People expect he looked at car horse against Van Dijk. Van Dijk makes a lot of centre forwards look like car horse.
But the thing that.
Well, Matip was even better than Van Dijk.
But the thing that, the thing that made me think like, oh, well, Lukaku's just Lukaku. That he's not this world star in a fucking year and a half, 2 years, is the fact that he's going against centre backs that are nowhere close to match fit. Will he improve Chelsea? Yes. Do I think Lukaku's just became the world elite in the 2 years? No. He's the same fucking player, but he'll be used with strengths that United didn't.
Yeah. I agree. But like I say, at the same time, it was only a second game. Crystal Palace, the team that let half their side go this summer, brought in a manager who looks probably out of his depth, But you look at him. Yeah, brought in that centre half from Swansea. Well, he was on loan from Chelsea to Swansea. The re-signed Klein. Joachim Anderson from Denmark. He played for Denmark. They signed. Michael Elise is French from Reading. That was supposed to be really good. They signed Will Hughes as well from Watford. Like that. Conor Gallagher on loan from Chelsea. And they signed Odsonne Edouard from Celtic yesterday and on deadline day. So they kind of have a lot of lads up front that can we do something outrageous and then miss an open goal?
Yeah.
They're missing that lad Eze. He's fucking brilliant. That kid. He looked like he's gonna be something else.
Rondon, that was with West
Newcastle.
Brom.
Newcastle and West Brom, yeah. He went out, followed Rafa out to China.
He's handy, I think.
They have Calvert Lewin and Richarlison.
He's a very good
on Rondon as a
plan B.
Striker.
Yeah. He's a good plan B.
Yeah, I mean they bring him on and he's gonna be a nightmare, and Damari Gray's obviously started well. Leeds, Junior Firpo, very good. Good signing from Barcelona. Daniel James, they got off United.
I think he's a good signing for them.
Rafinha is very good at coming in, but the side that Leeds have, Daniel, they need. I'd see what they see. You can see the way when you watch Leeds play, you can see what they need. Someone like your man James, pace.
100%. They're fucking all
because
Bamford's
always isolated. He's always
they need bodies around him.
They need bodies quickly around him. So you got one in Rafinha and you get another one in James. And if you put Rafinha and James on the pitch, I think teams are starting to double up on Rafinha. Now they can't. You know that way.
Yeah.
You have 3 bodies. You know that way, and then your fullbacks are bombing on there. So
yeah,
let's see how he does. Yeah. Leicester more or less were killed with injuries. No one to Leicester.
Yeah, they're starting to rack up a little for them. Seeing that.
Yeah, well, like losing Fofana the pre-season, that's the best centre half by a mile. Like he's the speed merchant. He does all the mopping up, They've fucking loads of players though. Loads. They've Benkovic and all hasn't even left them. Castagne, they've double-sided. They've Pereira and Castagne who can play right and left. James Justin the same. They've got double.
A lot of outs though.
Ryan Bertrand. What to bring in?
Patson Daka.
Sumare.
How did they land Daka?
Sumare off Lille, who played him when they won the league last year. It's holding midfielder. Like they've loads of that kind of holding midfielder.
Sumare, yeah. Ryan Bertrand is a good player as well for them as well. I'd say.
Yeah, Ryan Bertrand's great free.
I think everyone rates him. He's always been a solid player, like a good player.
Yeah, he's a good squad player because he's getting on a bit now. And
that's what I mean.
They brought in Lookman from Germany as well.
RB Leipzig, yeah. On loan.
And Daka from Salzburg. They're the backing up their strikers. They have Vardy, Ian Hacho, and then we have Lookman and Daka.
So that's good.
Your man Lookman looked a pain for Fulham last year.
Yeah.
Pain.
I think that's starting to phase out Vardy now officially.
Yeah, I think Ian Hacho and Daka.
This is the official. You're seeing it happen now.
Bringing a Dejan Lovren replacement a year late. Well done. What a transfer window.
Yeah, that's what I would always say about Kanate. Liverpool, he's a year late in terms of.
Yeah, if he was bought when with Jota and Thiago and Tsimikas last year,
that would have been a very good window last year.
Yeah, it would have been an amazing window, and it would have softened the blow for Van Dijk getting injured. Liverpool had a ready-made monster for play alongside Gomez and Matip. Then
Yeah.
Matip and Gomez wouldn't have had a breakdown. But Gomez's injury was freak playing for England anyway. So
I'm going to have a lot of thoughts on this in a minute, but carry on.
to me, Liverpool's transfer window was 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then manipulating the fans with contract signings that don't have to be done during the transfer window. Where's Salah's contract? He's the main man. Of all of them, he's the one who should be signing. Him and Alisson and Van Dijk, bang, bang, bang. I mean, and then Fabinho, and then I wouldn't have gave Henderson the deal anyway. I think 4 years for Henderson is way too much.
No,
unless he becomes the Milner role.
That's what it is. He's the Milner role.
The trouble was, the one thing I will say, the difference between Milner and Henderson is Milner in 31 was bomb-proof. Bomb-proof. You could play every week.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Henderson gets injured a lot.
But the thing is, I think the big thing is
and he gets muscle injuries. I
know. I think that that's why they've got the year, isn't it? The year at the end is like a little
bonus year. Fourth year is.
It's an optional thing. Well, not an optional, but it's
then you end up like with stuff like, okay, fair enough, like that. You can't sell Nat Phillips for Michael Edwards set B. You're not getting the offer. You're not getting. So you want to sell him, say, 15 million. All Liverpool press was saying 15 million. You can't sell him for 15 million. So you sign him up for a new deal. So you're actually giving him cash that you should have sold. You could have made.
I think that's to sell him for more. That's what my gut is saying.
I don't think you'd sell him for more. His value's going to go down because he's going to play
less.
less.
Teams get desperate.
You know
it doesn't matter. Think about it. If you follow a team, you're right to be relegated.
I don't think you will. I think he goes for 5 million.
I think he goes in January. No, I think he goes for double that. In January, I think he goes for 10.
10, maybe 10. But still, he should have been going for 15.
Can I give my 2 cents?
Go ahead.
My 2 cents is if you're just judging purely on a transfer window, yeah, to me they didn't buy anybody. That's the truth. Because I said it to you plenty of times. I don't look at Kanate as they bought him this window. That they've been looking at Kanate for a while now. So he should.
And obviously that's why they didn't sign Kabak permanently.
Yeah,
or still at the start.
They were ball him a long time.
And then they got Ben Davies in. It was all to cover the position till the target was available. Yeah,
he was the Lovren replacement that should have been done last season for Liverpool. The big thing is I think they're playing a bit of a game of a high risk, high reward angle. Hear me out. Now, I was thinking about this for hours today. They're taking a gamble. I think they're taking a gamble, and it's a high risk, high reward. I think this is their play. I'm probably gonna be wrong, but this is what I think. I think they're gonna go for that major marquee in the next season, be it next summer or January. And this is my thinking on it, because they have to. They have to. They've got no choice. Because by all accounts, they reckon, at least the rumours are over here, they look at Liverpool, this is their golden goose. This is bigger than the Red Sox now. This is big, huge for them. This is their golden goose. And I think they may have been approaching the thing of, you know what, this team, we literally missing half a team off the starting 11 last season. And we've still got in the Champions League. So now hear me out for a second. They're saying, oh God, in their heads they're saying, all these players are coming fucking back. They are to us, which as fans it's like, or any Liverpool fan out there, like, that's bollocks. But if you're coming from a money angle, you're like, hang on a minute, they did that? You fucking kidding me? And they're missing those players each week? What the fuck, man? This is ridiculous. And they've been told, listen, you think that's good? We're going to get these players back. And then we're going to do X, Y, and Z. And then if you're that investor, you're like, huh? Are you shitting me? Why my angle is that way is because they don't have a fucking choice. Because if this is their golden goose, they need to fucking rub that golden goose pretty fucking soon. And they haven't spent. They've made money. They fucking made money. Which is fucking bonkers. Now, the thing is, if you're investing in a company, yes, you want your money. But there will come to that point, it's like, okay, I'm getting money back, but it's not as much. I think this is the sign. It's an investment sign. Anyway, that's what I read today, and it got me thinking and sitting on it and going,
Well,
okay.
look, I mean, I read a post where saying, like, the big long post, and the guy said, look, these guys always wait for their targets. They gave Van Dijk till he was available.
Yeah.
Van Dijk till he was available.
They don't want to waste money on in their heads because
and they don't want to make on bridge players.
Yeah, they don't want that. They don't want that.
Easy to get rid of them.
They want to wait on the person
they really want.
They really fucking want. Really, really want. Now this is.
I know you're glued on, like the Haaland thing, but I don't think so.
No, but my gut is saying that if City lose out on Kane, they're going to bury all the hatchets. With every agent involved, they're going to get Haaland. That's my gut.
I don't think.
Now my head is like.
I think City. I think City get Kane in January.
No, I'm saying if they don't get Kane, where's their next chess move? They've only got one striker left because they're not going to get Mbappe.
But Pep's going to 2023. He's going a year before Klopp.
So, I'm not talking about Pep. I'm talking about Man City.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, but he's a proud man. He just want to walk away.
Okay, there's strikers out there. There's Lautaro Martinez at Inter. There's like Andre. See how Andre Silva does at Leipzig this year. There's your man Malin at Dortmund as well. You can,
yeah.
He was, he's gone for the next step up. There is players around that are going for the next step up and see what they do. And then you got your man Chiesa at Juventus. Like, he's Juventus' goal.
Yeah, I just think their angle is like, it's like we can still not flog this team right now, but they did all of that, missing X amount. Let's bring the X amount and we can still ride in.
I just feel like you're going to the well too much with Klopp's ability, and
100%.
I'm
they won't be able to do that with any other coach. No Liverpool fan was looking. I never heard any Liverpool fan looking for fucking, on average. If you're all joking about, I mean, obviously
for a sticker book, we're not looking for a whole.
No, there was none of that. There was none of that. But there was the whole Liverpool fans now were they're short up front. They were,
Yeah, that one up front. Yeah, but I think and also maybe the GD went out. Like the fact that GD Wijnaldum was supposed to go last year.
Thiago was his replacement.
And Thiago was his replacement. But then the whole midfield gets wiped out as well. You know what I mean? And he ended up playing two midfielders as centre halves.
It was an anomaly, and that it won't happen again. So, I think you've better chance of winning the lottery.
I think that's the fear with the midfield. But
they're short forward. They're short forward.
The most positive thing I'll say about the Liverpool team is that you all have to learn to play with each other again. Yeah. It's been a year without each other. I mean, Man City, Son Grealish, it doesn't really matter. They're going to be they're going to go for the league. They're short up front unless your man Ferran Torres converts to centre half or centre forward.
I think they're short up front.
I wouldn't be surprised in an investigation to that Mendy stuff, why he was playing when he had all those allegations.
I was talking to a Man City fan, and I did say to him, I said, what's up with Pep playing Mendy? If they're all aware of this, what's going on here? What the fuck is going on? Are you trying to say now this guy's talent speaks louder than?
Or he's allowed to be like, I mean,
it's dark. It's pretty dark.
It is pretty dark, but also
we let you play because you're grey. We'll ignore this on the side if the allegations are true. But even at that, if you're that club, the allegations, I don't care if you're fucking Maradona, you're not playing. Because we have to clean this mess up. Because guess what? Maradona, if you're found guilty, how does that make us look? We're going to take that risk.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make it. Tarnishes the name of the club. I don't think you have that Teflon attitude of things that they just think they can drive right through it. They did it with the FFP. United again, all the glam side. And United needed a holding midfielder and a right back.
It screams Hail Mary as if like, let's go with the angle that Man City were not in from. It's just fucking agents pushing it. But I'm trying to be, if you're Man United, hang on, let me finish. I know, but let me finish the train of thought for a second. It's like he's gonna. It's the Hail Mary risk reward for them, and if they don't win a trophy, obviously Ole's gone. But the thing is, like, if they don't, he could be still gone winning one of the trophies with a scabby performance in the league, he could still be gone.
He didn't even win the Europa League against the Mickey Mouse side last year, so there you go.
Yeah, I think he thinks he's trying to be too clever. I mean, the Leicester City rest the players against Leicester City,
and then trying to do one over Liverpool, yeah.
And Liverpool hammered them, but that made them look like a schoolboy. It's like, what are you doing, man? You're fucking stupid. Just play your fucking.
It was amazing he's forgotten about the season one when the league started, so I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think
you're saying it's a Hail Mary. You think
I think it's a bit of a Hail Mary.
All right,
can I pull her off? Of course, Hail Mary's can happen. Of course.
Yeah, because he can score a lot of goals against all the dreck.
100%. He will score goals.
Yeah, because he don't even cross. Someone that don't even cross the half.
He will score goals, but who is he going to affect on a team? I mean, it's obviously the Bruno Fernandes picture going around with him. He's crying. It's kind of like the caption is like, I guess I'm not on penalties and free kicks anymore.
Who's going to cross the ball to him? Where's the supply?
No, but I'm saying, who's going to lose out?
He used to be the supply, like, you know.
But I'm saying that's the fun. The funny gist is like, who's on free kicks and penalties? All of a sudden, Fernandes' stats are going to collapse. Someone's feeling it. Someone out there for United is like, fuck.
Yeah, there's a knock on. When you bring a star in, like your lads that carried you get knocked down. You know that way. That's the way it works.
And they're all pointing to Fernandes.
Yeah.
At the moment.
The only thing, the mental case of the whole thing is, right? You've got Rashford, Greenwood, right, and Martial, right? And then they bring in Sancho.
Yeah.
And he's not going to play. Look at they have them three already. Like, what is the point? They're going to relegate Sancho standing in the game to Anthony Martial.
Well, Sancho's not off to a good start at all. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
But he could be like Van der Beek, but they're bringing in a player that doesn't see how they play. You know the way he's tight corners and all this and dribbles and drop the shoulder and all that.
They've been through this for like what, many years now? 8-9 years, longer. It's like throwing wood at a wall a load of times. Yeah, something's gonna stick. This is the thing.
Yeah.
And the Hail Mary may work for them. The Hail Mary
Anyway, De Gea started the season better than at the end of the last, so maybe work with Tom Heaton is making him a better keeper. Yeah. Look, United have covered all over the pitch. They didn't really let many go out on loan, but looks of it. Diego Dallo usually goes out on loan. He didn't go out on loan. Like they've no right back that can cross it, you know. So they've a defensive right back. The Manteles could be far more playing still. I just think that the way they played, a lot of the lads quitting from the wings and shoot. I don't think they're going to get them out. Ronaldo does require a different types of service than he was there last time. Look, forward line's fucking ridiculous.
Fairly good.
Just overload.
Well, on paper, obviously.
On paper, yeah. And you can only play three of them. You know the way, or two of them ever. And the midfield's poxy. Like they're relying on Pogba to be the supply line. So you know, like, I
think United fans even know their weakness is their midfield.
But they can't play Pogba and Fernandes in the one team, and they have to realise that. You know, if they want to win stuff, they want them has to drop. Anyway, they had a good win though. They kept themselves in the limelight. They're gonna sell loads of whiskey and fucking.
If I'm a United fan, I think the win was very, very good.
Newcastle, the only team to have a worse win than Liverpool, and the worst manager in the league. We leave it there. Next, Norwich.
That's
real ugly. You know, Mike Ashley's there. We talked about Mike Ashley enough.
He looks like he drinks at the Heartstown, and he just happens to own Newcastle.
Norwich.
Sorry.
Norwich bought Ows in Quebec. Brandon Williams on loan from United. Sam Boylan was there. Max Aaron's a very good right back. Angus Gunn in goal. He's crap. Should have bought him. He's like a fucking hologram. Milot Rashica, they brought him in from Werder Bremen. And Josh Sargent, they brought him in from Werder Bremen as well. United States said that forward. Yeah, and they brought Christos Tsialis in from Greece. That's a handy little team. Billy Gilmore is a good player as well. That's a handy little team. I think they'll give them a few. I don't think they'll go down. I think they'll scrape staying up. But Quebec's a good sign in there. And I think Zimmerman is a good centre half. And the idea there will be, Ben Gibson was good when he was up in the Premier League in Middlesbrough years ago. I think the idea there is to get Quebec in and play him alongside Ben Gibson, and they make it back.
I think it's a very good signing for them.
Good pair of fullbacks and Max Aarons and Brandon Williams. Williams on loan from United.
Yeah,
that's a good set of fullbacks. I mean, Cantwell's good in the wing. I mean, if Yeah, if you're an Norwich fan, you'd be happy going to watch them every week.
Yeah, I
So
think
it's like
so.
Norwich, yeah, give Norwich a good positivity there. Hopefully they stay up. I'd like Norwich to stay up. I don't think they should really be this yo-yo side. And they play good football, and I'd rather them in the league than the likes of Burnley.
It's a good point when you put it that way. It's like, yeah, because you can
You
see
know,
what Norwich are trying to do,
yeah, they're playing
genuinely.
nice brand. Yeah,
Yeah,
look, I
and
mean,
they fall on their
if,
sword.
if Norwich are playing Spurs, you'd watch it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
be
that's a
this
good
good,
point to
you know?
looking at. And you know
Yeah.
what? Maybe that's a point people forget. It's kind of like it's an entertainment business, right? And we
Yeah, it
watch
is.
Norwich. You know what? You hit the nail on the head there. Would I watch Norwich and Spurs? Yeah, because I know what Norwich will try to do. They're trying
Yeah,
to
Norwich and
play.
Arsenal or something. You know, to try and play.
But you know what
No,
Burnley will
no,
try to do? Listen, if there's a Burnley fan sitting there, he's going, I want to stay in the Premiership. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Listen, let me.
a hedge fund now. You're doomed anyway.
No, I know, but hear me out for 1 second. Yes, and if I was the coach of Burnley, yes, this is what I have on the table. Yes, but guess what? We're just one team, one manager, one coach. All right. The rest of the planet don't like how we play. It's not attractive to the rest of the planet. Guess what? We're in the entertainment business. It's like someone not liking your new song. Get over it. It's not about for you. It is. It's all about the 3 points. But for the rest of everybody, they want to enjoy it.
Spurs are not right back from Barcelona, so and no idea what he's like, Emerson Royal, but Barcelona bought him and they were quick to buy him, and now they realised they didn't have the money to buy him. You know, that's a real good sign because he let Sergio Aurier go, and he was a pain in their arse for themselves when he played. Christian Romero, good sent. Look so far, what I've seen, he looks good.
Yeah.
No idea. I didn't see him. We played at Atalanta. Liverpool played them against last year. Keeper they brought in on loan from Atalanta as well. I think all these dudes, Mendes, I think, because Mendes has a bit of a link with Nuno. They kept Ndombele in the end as well, which was odd. He didn't look like he was staying. You never know. If Nuno gets a chewing out with him, God knows.
I think Nuno's a good coach.
And Ryan Sessegnon is still there. He can go out on loan.
Big things promised of him are expected of him. Or at least his potential.
They have like 3 left backs now with him. With him, Sessegnon, Ben Davies, and Sergio Reguilon. Reguilon looked good last year to me. And up front, they have Ryan Hill with now from kind of a maverick kind of winger, a bit like Lamela, but a bit more, looks a bit better on the ball. Swapped Lamela to Sevilla for him, Spanish. Ryan Hill, he played the Olympics and all that. He looks handy. I think Spurs have a team. I think they're going to bloody a few noses with Nuno there.
I think so. He's not a gobshite. Nuno's a good coach.
And they'd be hard to beat. And Son's a pain in the arse.
It was all Spurs have been like soft. I think Nuno want harden them up. I love him. I think he's a smashing player. Such a good player.
So West Ham.
He's $100 million player, $100 million player. I'm telling you right now. Same age as Kane. He's worth more. He's worth more. Korean market for him. He's a fucking superstar. Yeah. That's a country. It's the whole country. It's fucking bonkers. Like,
I think West Ham didn't get an extra forward that they kind of needed. Look at West Ham. They got Kurt Zouma in off Chelsea. That's good. That's a good move. Moyes will have him. Like, he's a real Moyes defender.
I think he did.
Yeah. Croatia. He was with Everton years ago. He was playing. He wasn't that great. And Alex Kral, they bought from Spartak Moscow as well. I've no idea. I don't know what type of player Vlasic is these days, but he did play for Everton years ago. And he wasn't that great. But I think if Antonio stays fit, is the main thing for West Ham.
Fuck the words right in my mouth.
You know, so he's the cheese there. Like, and Benarama.
He's a great player. He's a very good player. But he's about 29, 30 though, wouldn't he now?
Yeah, I think the supporting cast for Antonio is much better this year. Yarmolenko wasn't gone out on loan. I think he's a talent. He's got 20 minutes in him every game to do something mad. I think Bowen's very direct. You know, I wouldn't have him. I think he was linked with Liverpool, but I don't think he's that level. But he's a good jobber. With Lanzini, Fornals, Soucek, all come back up. Antonio supplement his goals. It's a bit odd because Steve Round is not working with David Moyes this time. So he doesn't seem that defensive. You know the way Steve Round. Yeah, Arsenal seem very defensive, very stuck. Steve Round there, it's like chicken and the egg sort of thing. I'll just have a quick gander at Wolves. Wolves signed one thing I noticed on the weekend that Wolves signed Hwang Hee-chan, South Korean striker,
Yeah, yeah.
who was in Red Bull Leipzig, Red Bull Salzburg side
Jesus,
that
man.
was with Haaland and
Yeah,
Minamino.
yeah, yeah.
He was that Korean striker that gave Liverpool an awful life that night. That was him. Him and Haaland and Minamino gave Liverpool an awful life that night. Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was 3-3 that game. Remember? And
A cracking
he ended
game,
up at
like.
Leipzig. Yeah, it was cracking. He really looked good, and he ended up at Leipzig, and it didn't really work out for him. Wolves have a decent team, but they look really ripped off against United, did they? Yeah,
No.
so I think Wolves, Watford are the only team I didn't do, and might as well just look at them, finish them off. Ben Foster's still in goal. Jesus Christ. Oh no, that Austrian guy Bachmann is in goal. Danny Rose is with them now. They've got Turkish like Yassan Tufan. It's good. Musa Sissoko went from Spurs to them.
That's a good boy for them.
Yeah.
Fairness.
Joshua King, crap at Everton last year. Your man Emmanuel Dennis looked good. The games I've seen him so far for Nigerian centre forward. And Cleverly's there again, and Gosling. The bits of bobs are everywhere, but